I'm Eddie.
I'm Jeff.
I'm Frank.
I'm Steven.
And you know who the fuck we are.
In 2018, I was playing in a band called False Narrative with my friend Andy Karpofek. Shout out Andy. But he was getting busy doing his other job, which is recording bands and producing bands, and a lot of his free time went to that. So a lot of my free time was playing shows, and I needed something to fill the time. So I started Like Father. Like Father was me and just a couple other friends. At the start, we had like 3 members, and then over time had just transitioned from having just a bunch of friends from the scene fill in at times. Did a couple tours. Frank filled in for a tour at one point as well too, and then after a while, we just all kind of, this group of people, we've been friends for a while, and we all settled in Orlando at the same time, and we were like, I think it's time that we, instead of having people in and out of the band, let's just call ourselves one consecutive unit. So here we are. That first Folk Fest was crazy. We were shoved in Grumpy's with like 60 people, which you can't fit 60 people into Grumpy's, and like there are people like screaming our lyrics that I still haven't seen come back to our shows, and I'm like, where did you come from?
But they knew every
like,
song.
Yeah, every song, and I was like, this is fucking awesome.
I'll echo that Folk Fest. Like, it was wild for me because I didn't know what to expect. That was
your first show.
Yeah, I wasn't super close with Eddie at the time. I was a friend of a friend. And someone asked, hey, like, do you have any bass players I could fill in on short notice? And when I say short notice, I mean like 6 hours. So someone sent me the songs, and I learned them, and I just showed up to the gig, and I was just going to do the best I can. Like, I have my pedal board here and a sheet of paper with as many notes as I can make about the songs. Like, this song starts on this note, this is the key it's in, you know, whatever. And I'm literally just staring at this piece of paper the whole half an hour set.
You were like turned around, so it kind of looked cool.
Yeah, and I'm like
you were
literally
cool
staring at this paper and trying not to fuck the song up. But then every time I would look up when I'm like, oh no, I know this part, because I listened to Like Father, I just didn't know the songs. So like when I was like, oh no, I know this part, and I turn around and like Eddie was saying, there's just all of these people in this room are just yelling. I've never seen any of them in my life. And they're all yelling these lyrics back at me. And afterwards, I'm like, Eddie, did you know who any of these people are? And they're like, no. You know, other than
I feel like I still haven't seen a lot of those people back.
No, I haven't seen any of them ever since, which is, I guess, I don't know how to think about that. But
Like Father was your last show.
But
I'm done going to shows.
I would say that as far as Like Father's concerned, that first Folk Fest is still incredibly hard to top.
Yeah, I think currently our most special moment is like regularly just hanging out and writing music and playing songs together. You know, I think a lot of people miss out on that part of being in a band, is also just being homies, like being friends with each other, hanging out, and just writing cool shit. So currently, that's my favorite part, is just kind of hanging out with my friends and making cool stuff. So
yeah, going to shows, being a part of the community as well too. Awesome.
You powered through the worst part of my beer so that I could get into it.
That's true.
And that really meant a lot to me.
Anything?
Okay, we've recorded it.
There was Hurricane Milton today and yesterday and the day before. Most of us were just able to leave our houses. Our neighborhood was cleaned up today. Power just got. You just got power. No, you don't have power. You just got power. So, trying to stretch our legs, give the people what they want. Have some fun. Like, we've been stuck in our houses for days. Like, Will's Pub has been closed because of the storm as well too, and people have been out of work. Bartenders have been out of work, not making tips. So we wanted to make sure that we could open up, give them money, give just the community a time to shine, because this, at the time of need, is when we all come together. I can't feel anything.
Wouldn't have been possible without this guy here. Chase his
ass!
Hey, I'm Marshall with Montgomery Drive. So tonight we're at Will's Pub. Originally we did have Sparta scheduled. Unfortunately, due to Hurricane Milton, they need to reschedule their tour. So we had about 8 hours to put something new together.
And Marshall helped us throw this all together sort of at the last minute. And a lot of, again, shout out to Marshall. He was able to scrounge together 4 bands that were willing to come and play.
8 hours notice.
Yeah, literally
some 4 hours
fucking minute. It was crazy.
It's been an amazing night.
Who all got their fucking power back already?
What I really love about the Florida music scene, I don't know, there's a lot to love about it. Every show that we play, whether it's, for the other bands and their girlfriends, or like the last show, just packed in, the energy's always high, people are always kind. I don't know, I've just never left a show that I've played in Florida, regardless of the amount of people who were there, and wished that I didn't play it, or wished that I had just gone to bed early.
Mm-hmm. The inherent sense of inclusion and camaraderie is why I cannot stop and won't stop, and I think I can speak for the rest of them when I say that.
Yeah. Grab your fist full of hate, take a swing at the world,
During COVID, I think I lost a lot of my social abilities. I forgot kind of how to talk to people I don't already know. And with, like Steve said, the Orlando scene just being so inclusive, anybody's willing to just talk to you and have a conversation, and it kind of re-broke me out of my shell to be able to talk to strangers and meet new people and make new friends. And it took a lot. It kind of took a lot of work to get back to that afterwards, being locked down.
It's time to play the game.
Time to play a game. We have an EP coming out called Cross Country, single Harvest coming out soon.
I think we're just one of those bands that our most special moments come from just being in the room and joking. We don't even necessarily have a guitar or drumsticks in our hands. So
Yeah, we're just friends first, and then a band.
Yeah, I think we've all kind of been in bands that were toxic.
Bands first.
Yeah,
bands first.
toxic
Yeah.
relationships.
I think when it was probably, it could have been a year ago, it could have been 6 weeks ago, but several times we've all sat there and it's just kind of occurred to us wow, this is not a band first, these are friends first. And I think the best stuff just comes from that. If you are watching this and you are wishing you were in a band or could start a band or could make friends that play music, you have no idea how accessible to you that is.
Mm-hmm.
Pick up the guitar, pick up a bass, pick up drumsticks, start a fucking band, go play a DIY show. If you are on the fence or you're too scared or you don't want to do it or there's too many obstacles in the way, there aren't. Talk to someone in this scene, talk to someone else you watched.
Any of us.
Yeah, talk to someone.
We'll help.
Yeah, especially us. Talk to someone else you watched in this whole thing. Start a fucking band, play a show. We need you. There's plenty of bands, but we still need you. So show up and play, and let's get after it.
It's time to play the game!